we're going to be talking about the division of whole numbers. We're going to start with a partitive division problem. There are 14 crayons in a box. 7 children would like to color. How many crayons can each child use divided equally? Alright, so we have our 14 crayons here, and we have our 7 children. So how do we find out how many crayons each child gets? Well, let's start by giving each child 1 crayon. Alright, so there they all have 1, and there are still crayons left over, so we can keep on dividing. Now, child 1 has 2, child 2 has 2, child 3 has 2, child 4 has 2, child 5 has 2, child 6 has 2, and child 7 has 2. And that is all 14 crayons divided by the 7 children. And each child has 2 crayons. So the answer to this partitive division problem is 2. Now we're going to look at an example of measurement division. So we don't know how many groups we are dividing into. Leo has 14 toy cars to put away. He can fit 7 toy cars into 1 bin. How many bins does Leo need to fit his toy cars? All right, well, let's create our first bin to start dividing into. All right, there's bin 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars that can fit into bin 1. All right, but we still have cars left over, so we need to create a second bin. All right, now I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars into bin 2. And we know from the problem that that completes it. So all 14 cars can fit into 2 bins. So our answer for this measurement division problem is 2. Now we're going to do a longer division problem. We're doing 2,341 divided by 5. How many 5s are in 2? None. So now we're going to move over to here. How many 5s are in 23? Well, there are 4 5s that fit into 23. So now we're going to do 4 times 5, which is 20. So I'll put my 20 down here, and now we do subtraction. 23 minus 20, 3 minus 0 is 3, 2 minus 2 is 0. All right, and then I bring down my next number. I'll bring that line out. So now we have 34. How many 5s fit into 34? All right, well, 6, because 6 times 5 is 30. All right, and we'll do our subtraction again. 34 minus 30 is 4. And I'll bring down the 1. And I'm left with 41. How many 5s go into 41? 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And we do our subtraction, and we get 1. But I'm all out of numbers over here, so there's nothing to bring down. So I'm left with this 1. So that means that my answer, my quotient, is 468, remainder 1. And that's how we write it. Now we're going to do another long division problem, but now our divisor is going to have 2 digits. So we're doing 5,324 divided by 12. All right, so we're going to start, well, clearly 12 cannot go into 5 at all. So now we're going to look at how many 12s go into 53. Well, knowing our 12 timetables, we know that 4 will fit into 53, and 4 times 12 is 48. So now I'm going to do 53 minus 48. But, okay, 3 minus 8, I can't do that. I need to ungroup my 5, get 4, and bring over the 1. So I have 13 minus 8, which is 5. 4 minus 4 is 0. And now I'm going to bring down my 2. So now it's how many 12s fit into 52. Once again, it's 4. And again, 4 times 12 is 48. So now we do 52 minus 48. 2 minus 8, I can't do that, so I need to regroup the 5, make that a 4, bring my 1 over here. So now I have 12 minus 8, which is 4. And then 4 minus 4 is 0. And now I'm going to bring down my 4. And how many 12s can fit into 44? 3. 3 times 12 is 36. All right, 44 minus 36. I can't do 4 minus 6, so I'll have to regroup this 4. Make that 3. Now I have 14 minus 6, so I get 8, and 3 minus 3 is 0. And I have nothing else that I can bring down. So my answer, my quotient is 443, remainder 8.